Skies are clearing as we go through the overnight, and that will allow temperatures by tomorrow morning to drop into the mid to upper 50s. For most areas, there will be some lower 60s in the plains, and there will be 30s and 40s in the mountains. Springs will top out at 56, Pueblo 58, Canyon City 56, 61 for La Junta and Lamar, 62 in Springfield, 49 will be your low tonight in Salida. Temperatures right now are sitting in the 60s and 70s, depending on where you're at. 60 in the Springs, 70 in Pueblo, 66 in Canyon City, and also at Salida, 73. Those are the warm spots, and those are the temperatures in La Junta and Lamar. Cool spot, not surprisingly, is Leadville, which checks in with 49. 8th Street and Abbott Lane around the corner from us, 61 degrees as we look at the traffic on I-25 flowing smoothly, at least here in the Springs it is. 6th Street and Midtown Circle, Chieftain Studio Camera, where we saw the hail from earlier on this afternoon, now no hail. The temperatures have dropped off into the middle 60s as the clouds have begun to go away, in part for the evening. Skyscan satellite and radar shows the big thunderstorm had dropped the hail in Pueblo, pushed off to the east and faded away pretty quickly. That was the trend as we went through the afternoon. The storms popped up, exploded, and then faded away as the time went on, and that will continue to be the trend as we go through our day tomorrow, with about the same number of thunderstorms that we saw this afternoon. Another stormy weekend is on tap for us. This is the pattern through Sunday evening. High pressure continues to be in charge of things, and that of course means the monsoonal moisture is still with us. This stationary front has been the trigger mechanism for the storms, and that will also continue to be with us as we go into our weekend and into the early portion of next week as well. Spring 7-day forecast, we zoom back in on southern Colorado. We notice temperatures are going to be sitting in the mid to upper 70s. There will be some lower 80s later on in that forecast. Lows are going to be sitting in the mid to upper 50s. There will be some lower 60s later on as the rain chances go down, the temperatures go up as we go through our 7-day forecast. That trend takes us not only through the Springs, but also in Pueblo, Canyon City, and also in Teller County. High temperatures are going to rise up to the lower 90s again by Wednesday after sitting in the mid to upper 80s on most of the 7 days that we're looking at here on your screen. Canyon City 7-day forecast, high temperatures upper 70s and lower 80s at first, gives way to mid to upper 80s with no chances for rain in the last couple of days or last 2 or 3 days of the forecast. There will be chances in Teller County, but this is all scattered pop-up stuff typical for the mountain regions this time of the year. Highs mid to upper 70s by the end. Lows are going to be sitting in the upper 40s and lower 50s.
Not too shabby.
No, beautiful forecast.
Yeah,
it's standard stuff in this time of the year.
Yeah, monsoon coming in, and as long as it stays away from the burn scars,
Yeah.
especially this weekend.
We'll track it though.
Thanks, Jay.
Absolutely.
Well, oftentimes